beautiful people. Thank you for once again viewing Lydia's Insights. Sprinkle, 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 sparkle, 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 a bunch of pizzazz and all that jazz. Woo! I'm thinking about changing that. I don't know, it just seems like a little too much. Yes, because I've been watching other YouTubers and it doesn't seem like anyone does that. And of course not, it's special for me, to me, but still, nonetheless, I can always do that. Oh, I know, away from camera, or, to get myself pumped. Yeah, I'm thinking about changing that. So we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so it's really cold outside. And the reason why I'm looking straight ahead is because there is a window, a big window that I'm able to look out and see the outside. It's so cold. The sun was out earlier. It was beautiful, but it's just too cold outside. And my hands right now are really cold, and I'm inside. But I don't have the heater on it because I could turn the heater on, which, that's why I have the sweater, scarf, and so I gotta keep myself warm. Anyhow, all right. So I'm going to share with you something that I have been pondering in recent, because Pastor Ben Corson had brought this up about how Jesus knows the exact amount of hairs on my head. Of course, he brought up a unique point about it, about I guess he looked it up somewhere and found out where the average brunette has a certain amount of numbers, the average redhead has a certain amount, and so forth. And so he was just saying, I was thinking about that. I guess with that, when he brought that up, I started pondering. It's like, So I'm going to share with you the exact verse, and it's from Luke chapter 12, verse 7. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Do not fear, therefore. You are of more value than many sparrows. So here's just a few things of ponderment for me. It's a pretty intimate detail. And in actuality, who wants to know that detail? And who really cares? I mean, seriously. When's the last time that you were with someone that really cared about you and loved you so much, that they love you, that they said, come here, let me count the hairs on your head because I love you so much. I want to know when your hairs fall out. Let me count each one. And when I pull my hair, well, not pull, when I run my fingers through my hair, I get, quite a bit of hairs come out. I don't know if that happens to y'all. Maybe because you have a hairbrushes. I do not. That's you should have a hairbrush. I'm thinking because I think most people do, and that's a normal thing to do, right? Normal. Yeah, me and normal. I just don't. What is normal? So anyway, I don't have a hairbrush, but we're not going to focus on that. So when I run my fingers through my hair, which is a few times a day, I do that. Hairs fall out. Yeah, that you might think that's kind of gross. Anyway, let's not focus on that. But the fact is that my Lord Jesus knows. So when I pull those hairs out, he's aware of how many I pulled out, how many I had yesterday, and how many I have today, and how many I'm thinking, that he knows the exact amount that falls out. Of course, I mean, he's God. But nonetheless, okay? Nonetheless, this is an extremely fine detail. I mean, that's like a lot for me. I'm thinking, wow, that's huge. And it's not as if I haven't read this verse before, but to those of you that have read the Bible, more than once, and you've read verses more than once, and you've read it, and it just sometimes when you read it and then you go over it, it just pops out so much more so than the last time you've read it because of different things and of different places of where you're at in life that can, make some verses just pop up to you more. So this verse, as of right now, like I said, being Corson brought it up. And so when he said that, I was thinking, wow, um, wow, that's pretty deep. That he knows the exact amount of numbers of hair that I have on my head. Oh man, that is extreme. That's extreme. Do y'all agree? That's pretty extreme. um, that point. Who would want to know exactly? Who? I know not another human on this earth that would care to take the time, because they care about me so much. They care about the fine details of me, Lydia, that they would want to know the exact number of hairs that I have. But there is a God that I serve that has taken the time to know, because he cares about the fine details of not only the amount of hairs that I have, but of my life. And at times, yes, indeed, it's hard to see that. It's hard to know it. It's hard to believe it. However, let's keep hope that just because of our circumstances, that they don't look good, they don't look so bright, let's not give up. Because he cares. I mean, come on, people. He knows the amount of hairs on your head. A detail that's, for me, not important. I'm thinking it's not that important. You don't need to know the amount of numbers, hairs I have. But if you want to, you do. So yeah. I mean, things happen. There's never been a guarantee in this Bible that he guaranteed us to have. Excuse me, real quick. My nose is dripping. Yeah, that happens occasionally. I'm not sick. It just runs. He's never guaranteed us, any of us on this earth. He never guaranteed us to have, how do I say, to have a life free of troubles. No. Our life free of troubles isn't coming until the next life, which is in heaven. We were actually told in several places in the Bible that there's going to be trials and tribulations. I don't have a verse to give you. And then Paul writes about winning the race. Okay, who knows anything about winning a race? That's work. That is work. That's hard. You have to discipline your body and discipline your mind as well to go out and practice every day to win. because you're not going to win it just by sitting around eating donuts and drinking coffee. That's not going to happen. So, that's right. He cares. And it's so simple. So simple to receive his love. It's nothing hard. You just simply have to say, Lord, I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe that you are the Lord, my God. Please be with me right now. It's that easy. It's not hard. It's not complicated. You don't have to call a certain number. You don't have to read a certain book. Well, you are supposed to read the Bible. But that comes with time. That comes with time. And even with reading the Bible, there's nothing that says that you need to read a chapter a day or 2 chapters a day to be holy. There's no such thing as being holy anyways. You just live the best you can. And God will guide you on how much to read. Prayfully daily. Prayfully, but all that will come in time. Okay, I'm done talking to y'all. All right, God bless, and thank you for viewing Lydia's Insights. Goodbye.